into town like a summer storm, leather boots and a heart well worn. Had a smile that could steal the moon, and a laugh that filled the room. I was just another lonely soul, trying to patch up what life had stole. Then you took my hand that night, and everything felt right. I'm stuck on you like an old country song, playing on the radio all night long. Can't shake this feeling, can't cut it loose. Baby, my heart's got nothing to lose. Through the highs and the blues, I'm still hanging on to you. Call it crazy if you wanna do. I'm stuck on you. We've chased sunsets down dirt roads, shared old dreams and heavy loads. Some days sweet, some days rough, but somehow love's enough. You know my scars and where they came, still you call me by my name. When the whole world's falling through, I can count on you. I'm stuck on you like an old country song, playing on the radio all night long. Can't shake this feeling, can't cut it loose. Baby, my heart's got nothing to lose. Through the highs and the blues, I'm still hanging on to you. Call it crazy if you wanna do. I'm stuck on you. If tomorrow takes us far away and time steals yesterday, I'll still find my way back home, long as you're not gone. I'm stuck on you through the fire and rain, through every loss and every gain. Hand in hand we'll see it through. Ain't no road too long for two. Till the stars stop shining blue, I'll keep coming back to you. There's one thing this old heart knew, it was always stuck on you. So if you ever wonder where I'll be, look down that old dirt street. You'll find a cowboy, faithful and true, still stuck on you. When the sun falls off the mountain and the day's done all it knows, when the fields grow quiet around us and the evening breeze starts to blow, if the world has worn you weary, if your heart feels all alone, take my hand and don't you worry, you won't have to walk alone. When the night gets cold, I'll be your fire. When the road gets long, I won't get tired. When the rain comes down and the wind won't slow, you can lean on me, I won't let go. Through the joy and pain, young and old, I'll stand beside you. When the night gets cold, I've seen seasons come and leave us, watch the rivers rise and fall. I've learned life can change a moment without warning us at all. Money fades and dreams get broken, old friends sometimes drift away, but a heart that's built on kindness finds another better day. When the night gets cold, I'll be your shelter. When your faith runs thin, I'll help you remember that the stars still shine behind the clouds, and hope gets louder when the world gets loud. You don't have to face this life alone. I'll stay beside you when the night gets cold. I remember my old daddy sitting out upon the porch. He told Mama life ain't easy, but love's worth fighting for. Then he'd smile and take her hand like he'd done for all those years. Without a single fancy word, he'd quiet all her fears. I finally understand now what that old man used to know. The strongest love you'll ever find in life, it simply stays. If someday these hands grow older and these eyes don't see so well, promise me you'll sit beside me and we'll have our stories still. We'll laugh about the crazy moments, cry about the ones we've lost, and thank the good Lord for the miles, no matter what they cost. Now our little boy is sleeping, dreaming upstairs in his room. The dog is curled up by the fireplace, the crickets hum their tune. You lean your head against my shoulder and the whole world's standing still. I don't need a grand tomorrow, I've already had my fill of little hands, Sunday dinners, front porch talks and quiet winters. Funny how the richest life is built from little things. When the night gets cold, I'll be your comfort. When your heart gets tired, I'll carry some of the pill. When the world says quit, we'll try once more. Love's what these old hearts are for. When our hair turns white and our stories grow, I'll still reach for your hand when the night gets cold. When the children leave and the house grows still, when the rocking chairs sit on the hill, we'll watch the sunset nice and slow and thank the life we've come to know. And if one day the good Lord calls before the other one is ready, don't you be afraid. Love like ours don't simply end, it waits tonight. Somewhere a young uncle is dancing kitchen. An old husband was holding his wife's hand. A soldier was calling home. A mother is rocking her baby. A grandfather is sitting on a front porch. A little girl is saying her prayers. And all across the world, people are holding on to each other through hard times, long miles, broken hearts, and uncertain tomorrows. Because none of us were meant to make this journey alone. We all need someone to share the laughter, to carry the sorrow, to remind us that hope is stronger than fear. And when the wind blows, the rain falls, and the darkness comes, I know this road ain't always easy. I've seen the storms roll through, watch blue skies turn to darkness like they sometimes do. I've seen dreams get broken, watched good folks lose their way, heard the silence after heartache when there's nothing left to say. But if you're tired of fighting and the night feels hard to stand, you don't have to face it alone. Just hold on to my hand. Hold on to my hand, we'll make it through somehow. One step at a time, one prayer at a time. Starting here and now. When the river's high and the bridge won't stand, when the world don't go as planned, you don't have to understand. Just hold on to my hand. I remember when my mama sat beside my bed at night. Thunder shook the old farmhouse, lightning filled the sky. I'd ask her if we'd make it, she'd smile and squeeze my hand. Say the storm ain't here forever, morning always comes again. Funny how those little moments stay with you through life, and somehow turn into the words you pass to someone else. Hold on to my hand when your faith gets weak, when you've searched for all the answers and they're too hard to speak, when you've lost your way across this land. You don't have to walk alone. Just hold on to my hand. I met an old man at a diner, coffee cup and silver hair. He looked like he'd seen everything life could ever bear. He asked me where I was headed. I laughed and said, I don't know. He smiled and pushed his chair back, said, "Son, nobody does. Just find good people, love them well, help where you can. And when somebody stumbles, reach down and lend a hand. Years from now we'll both grow older. These strong hands won't stay the same. The lines upon our faces will tell our joys and pain. But if we've loved each other and helped a few along, we'll know this whole life's journey was exactly where we belong. Now my little girl is sleeping, her teddy tucked in tight. She asked me just this evening, "Daddy, what makes people brave?" I kissed her little forehead, pulled a blanket to her chin, and answered, "Brave ain't never being scared. Brave is loving anyway." Brave is helping strangers. Brave is saying sorry. Brave is standing back up. Brave is holding someone's hand when they need it most. Hold on to my hand when the road gets steep, when the tears won't stand, when the hurt runs deep, when the stars hide out and hope feels far. I'll remind you who you are. You're stronger than you think, braver than you planned. You don't have to carry every burden by yourself. We'll laugh together, cry together, pray together, stand together, through the sunshine, through the rain, through the victories, through the pain. And when this old world feels too much to understand, take a breath, look around. There's somebody who loves you, somebody who believes in you, somebody reaching out, saying, hold on to my hand tonight. Somewhere, a father is teaching his son to ride a bike. A grandmother is helping a little girl bake a pie. A soldier is hugging his family after a long trip home. An old couple walks slowly down a country lane. A friend sits beside another friend in a hospital room. The day's been long and the work's been hard. Dust still clings to my old car. Boots by the door and an aching back. Another sunset fading black, coffee's cold on the kitchen table, bill stacked up against the wall. Life ain't always kind to dreamers, Lord knows we've seen it all. But you walk over smiling softly, take this old hand in your own. Suddenly this tired old house feels a whole lot like home. Stay until the morning comes, don't let go when the day is done. When the moon climbs high and the stars all shine, stay right here by my side. If the world's too loud and hope feels gone, we'll hold each other till the dawn. No matter what this life becomes, stay until the morning comes. I remember our first dance at the county fair that year. A borrowed truck, a cheap bouquet, and not a single fear. We talked about a little house, a dog, a garden, a couple kids. Funny how the simple dreams turn into the life you live. We didn't have much money, still don't if truth be told, but somehow love has always made a rich life from a little cold. Stay until the morning comes, through every battle we've overcome. When storms roll in and fences bend, we'll start all over again. Take my hand, we'll carry on. The darkest nights don't last that long. There's nowhere else beneath the sun. Stay until the morning comes. Last week our little boy asked, Daddy, will you ever get old? I laughed and said, I'm working on it. He laughed harder than I did. But then he asked, when I grow up, will you still be here? I looked across the room, saw you smiling through the doorway, and I answered, as long as I can, I'll be right here. Someday this old house may stand empty, the children chasing lives of their own, the dog asleep beneath the porch, gray hair replacing brown. But I hope we're still sitting together, rocking chairs side by side, watching another sunset with grateful hearts, still finding reasons to smile. Tonight the fire's burning low, the radio plays an old love song. You lean your head against my shoulder, like you've done all along. Outside the wind moves through the trees, the screen door softly sways. Funny how the little things become our favorite days. No fancy trips, no diamond rings, no castles by the sea, just your hand holding mine. means everything to me. Stay until the morning comes, and every morning after that, when laughter fills these old four walls, or when the world goes black. Stay through wrinkles, stay through years, stay through happiness and tears. Stay when dreams don't go our way. Stay through every passing day. When our children have children and our stories all get told, when these hands grow weak and these hearts grow old, if I forget 1,000 things, there's one thing I hope I know. You're the blessing heaven gave a long, long time ago. And if the good Lord calls one first before the other's journey's done, wait for me. Just a little while, until my morning comes. Tonight, a porch light glows, a little farmhouse grows quiet. The dishes are done, the children are saved. I can still see that little driveway, covered up in summer dust. An old blue bike against the porch, a boy who thought he'd grow up tough. Mama called us in for supper. Daddy washed his hands at 5. The old screen door would slam behind us, like the sound of being alive. Back then the world was just a backyard and a creek we couldn't cross. Nobody warned us growing older, man, we'd all get a little lost. If you ever lose your way, if the night gets dark as rain, if the road you chose gets lonely, and your heart can't bear the pain, follow the stars, follow the light, follow the porch lamp shining bright. No matter where you've been or how far you had to stray, there's a place that loves you still. If you ever lose your way, I was 20 chasing highways, thinking home could always wait. Had a truck and half a paycheck, and a heart that tempted fate. Mama called every Sunday, Daddy asked about my plans. I'd say, I'm doing fine, though I barely knew who I was. Years rolled by like freight trains, fast enough to steal your breath. I missed a few Thanksgiving dinners, a birthday here and there. Funny how you count the moments after they have disappeared. If you ever lose your way, when the world don't know your name, when the people you depended on have all gone separate ways, listen close, you'll hear the wind calling you back home again. Some roads wander, some roads bend, but love remembers where you've been. One October I came home, leaves were falling through the fields. Mama's hair had turned to silver, Daddy walked a little slower. We sat outside until dark, watching cattle cross the hill. Daddy looked at me and smiled. Son, I always knew you'd make it back. I laughed and asked, what if I hadn't? He tipped his hat, looked across the pasture, said, I'd have left the porch light on. That old man taught me something without ever trying to. A home ain't made of lumber or paint or nails, it's made of people who never stop believing you'll come back. Now my own little boy looms across that same old yard. Skinny knees, untied boots, a million questions in his heart. Tonight he asked me, Daddy, what What if I get lost someday? I picked him up, held him close. He smiled because I knew. I said, you remember this old house? You remember this old road? You remember your mama's life? There's an old house on Cedar Hill, white paint fading, standing still, a crooked porch and a willow tree. That's where my whole world used to be. Mama humming in the kitchen, Daddy working late outside, Grandma reading from her Bible as the fire burned bright. Every night before we'd sleep, Daddy had one little rule. He'd flip that porch light on and grin, say, boys, no matter where you roam, you'll always know the way back home. Leave the light on for me if I wander too far away. If the world gets hard and I lose my heart, don't let that old light fade. When the nights get long and I can't see, shine a little hope for me. No matter where this old road leads, leave the light on for me. At 18 I packed a suitcase, thought the world was mine to find. Mama cried beside the doorway, Daddy simply smiled. He hugged me hard, slipped me $20, said, don't worry about us, go chase your dreams. Just remember, this old porch ain't going nowhere. I laughed and climbed into my truck, thinking I'd be back by fall. Funny how one season's promise turns into years at all. Leave the light on for me if these city lights grow dim. If I trade my smile for worries and forget where I've been, keep the coffee warm, keep a place for me, save a chair beside the fire. 'Cause somewhere deep inside my home, home's the only thing I need. One December, Mama called, her voice softer than before. She said, your daddy's sitting outside looking down the road. I drove all night through winter rain, past old fields and rusted signs, pulled into that gravel drive just before sunrise. There he sat upon the porch, old hat resting on his knee. He looked up, smiled that same old smile. said, took you long enough. I laughed so hard I couldn't speak. Then he pointed to the porch light, said, told you I'd leave it on. We sat there talking half the night about everything and nothing. He said, life ain't about never leaving. It's about knowing where you belong. Some folks find it early, some folks take the long way around. Then he smiled, and that's all right. Now I've got kids of my own, running wild across the yard. A little dog, a little house, a sky full of stars. Last week my little girl asked Father, why is that porch light on? Nobody's coming over. I picked her up, gave her close, and smiled. Said, babe, you never know. Maybe somebody's lost. Maybe somebody's lonely. Maybe somebody needs to know they've still got a place to come home to. Leave a light on for me, for my children down the line, when they chase their dreams and they spread their wings. I hope they'll always find a little house, a little grace, a little hope they can't replace. A front porch waiting patiently through every season, faithfully. The stranger, leave the light on for a friend. Leave the light on for the weary till they find their way again. Because love don't lock the door, love don't keep a score. Shines forevermore tonight, somewhere. A porch light flickers on, a mother washes the supper dishes, a father There's an old chair on my front porch, painted white a long time ago. It squeaks a little when you rock it, but it's the best seat that I know. Daddy used to sit there evenings, watching daylight fade away, waving at the passing neighbors, never in too much of a haste. He'd say, son, the world's in such a hurry, everybody's chasing miles, but you'll miss the best of living if you never stop a while. Come sit with me a while, leave your worries at the gate. The coffee's hot, the sun's going down, and tomorrow can't wait. Tell me where you've been, tell me how you've smiled and cried. You don't have to carry everything inside. This old porch has room enough. Come sit with me a while. Old Miss Johnson down the road lost her husband last spring. Every evening she'd walk by, not saying much of anything. One day I called out, got some sweet tea and a little extra time. She smiled and climbed the porch steps like she'd been waiting all her life. We talked about her younger days, the dances and the dreams, the babies and the hard years, and everything between. When she left, she hugged my neck, said thank you for remembering me. Come sit with me a while. Life moves fast enough, the bills, the work, the broken hearts can all be mighty tough. But a story shared, a laugh, a tear can make the heavy light. Sometimes all a soul needs is somebody by their side. My little boy came running, skinning up his knee, big old tears rolling down, looking up at me. I picked him up and held him till the crying finally slowed. Then we sat there on that porch swing, watching robins on the road. He asked, Daddy, why do people hurt? I thought a minute there, smiled, said maybe so we learn how much it means when somebody stays. Grandpa always said a good meal tastes better shared. A sunset's prettier with company, and trouble gets smaller when two folks carry it. I think he knew something we've forgotten. Now the years keep rolling onward, Mama's hair is turning white, Daddy walks a little slower, but his smile's still shining bright. Last Sunday after supper, we all gathered on the porch. Kids were laughing in the yard while Grandpa told old stories. I looked around that evening at the faces I hold dear and realized the richest people aren't the ones with money, they're the ones with somebody to sit beside. Come sit with me a while. If your road's been long, if you've lost your way or had a day where everything went wrong, we'll watch the stars come out, listen to the whippoorwill. We'll talk about old memories, or maybe just sit still. There's healing in the quiet, peace in taking time, a little grace, a little faith, a little homemade wine. Bring your hopes, bring your fears, bring your laughter, bring your tears. You don't have to earn a place. You don't have to have a reason. You don't have to explain. There's always one more chair, one more cup of coffee, one more story to tell, one more prayer to say. As long as this old porch is standing, you'll always be welcome here. Tonight, front porch light is glowing, the rocking chairs move gently in the evening breeze. A kettle whistles in the kitchen, a faithful old dog sleeps by the steps. Children chase fireflies across the yard. An old couple holds hands, a lonely neighbor finds a friend. A stranger becomes family. The moon climbs over the fields. The crickets begin their song. And for a little while, nobody is in a hurry. Nobody is checking the clock. Nobody is carrying the world alone. My daddy drove an old Ford pickup, paint chipped off and rusted through. He'd pass the highway every evening to the back roads like he'd do. I'd ask him, Dad, why waste the miles? The blacktop's straight and fast. He'd grin and crack the window down, say, son, the best things never last. Take a look at that old pasture, watch that farmer stack his hay. Wave at Miss Ruth on the corner, there's more to life this way. Take a long way home, don't rush through the day. Slow down long enough to hear what the good Lord's trying to say. Stop for an old friend, help somebody if you can. Take the road with a few more turns and hold the ones you love again. The world's in such a hurry, but I've come to know the sweetest road you'll ever find. Take the long way home. At 20 I was chasing money, running hard from town to town. Thought success was measured only by the things that I could count. Skipped a few family birthdays, missed some fishing trips with Dad. Told myself I'd make it up someday when I had the chance. Then Mama called one Friday, said, your daddy's not too strong. I drove that old familiar highway, praying I wasn't too long. Halfway there I took the exit down the road he always drove. Funny how an old dirt road can lead you where you need to go. Take a long way home, watch the sunset fall. Some things can't be hurried, some things matter most of all. Roll the windows down, sing an old country song. You might find the thing you needed was beside you all along. Daddy met me on the porch, coffee waiting in his hand. Smiled and said, took your time, I laughed, so did you. We sat there through the evening,
talking about the years gone by. Not about the things we'd bought, but the moments money couldn't buy. He pointed toward the gravel road, said, "See that bend up there? Your mama and I got engaged there. You learned to ride your bike there. You caught your first fish nearby." Funny thing, most of life's best memories happen when you're not in a hurry. That old man left us last spring peacefully beneath the sky. But every time I drive that road, I hear his voice nearby. Wave at folks, stay a while, call your mama, take your children fishing. Well, over for the sunset, life ain't a race. Then my little boy sits beside me in an old truck just like Dad's. He points toward the highway, says, "Daddy, that's the faster path." I smile and shake my head, turn the wheel toward the country. He asked why, I grinned because I finally know, I say. There's a creek I want to show you, a big old oak tree, a place your grandpa loved an ice cream stand, a farmer with some horses, a little church, and a story for every mile. Take a long way home, take the scenic route. There's a whole lot of living you'll miss if you don't. Wave at the neighbors, stop and lend a hand. Dance a little longer, hold your sweetheart while you can. Take your kids to the county fair, sit with Grandpa in his chair. Leave work early once in a while, drive another country mile. Tell somebody that you love them, forgive somebody who was wrong. Sit down on the front porch, listen to an old-time song, because one day you'll look behind at the life you've always known, and you'll find the greatest treasure was never at the end of the road. It was every little moment you carried home. Tonight an old pickup truck rolls down a quiet country road. The windows are down, a father drives. His little boy sits beside him, a golden retriever sleeps in the back. The radio plays softly, the sun melts into the fields. They pass an old farmer on a tractor, they wave. They stop for ice cream, they watch cows crossed in a pasture. They pulled over to watch the stars. The little boy asks, "Daddy, are we lost?" His father smiled. There's an old Ford sitting in my driveway, painted red a long time ago.
Rust around the fenders, 100 places that it shows. The driver's seat is torn wide open, radio barely gets a song. And got a crack clear through the windshield, still somehow rolling along. Daddy bought it back in '78 for $1,400. Said, son, take care of what you've got, and it'll take care of us. If this old truck could talk, Lord, the stories it could tell about young love and hard times and days that turned out well, about Little League and fishing trips, Sunday drives and county fairs, about prayers whispered quietly like heaven might be listening there. If this old truck could talk, it'd probably say, life ain't about where you're going, it's who's right along the way. I learned to drive behind that wheel, Daddy sitting by my side. Every time I'd miss a gear, he'd laugh until he cried. Mama rode home from the hospital, holding my baby sister tight. Grandpa sat up front one Christmas, singing carols through the night. That old truck hauled hay and lumber, Christmas trees and wedding bells. Pulled a neighbor from a ditch one winter, helped more folks than I could tell. Never once asked for a thank you, just started up and went. If this old truck could talk, it'd tell you not to quit. A little rust don't mean you're broken, a few dents don't ruin it. Everybody's got some miles, everybody's got some scars. The strongest things you'll ever find aren't always shiny cars. Last summer Daddy handed me a little rusty key. Said, my driving days are slowing down, I think she's yours to keep. I looked across that old hood, didn't know what I should say. He smiled and rubbed the dashboard, said, take your boy fishing, teach him how to drive. Make some memories, that's what she's for. Funny how an old pickup can teach a man about life. The best things aren't perfect, the best things stay, the best things work hard, carry heavy loads, and somehow keep moving. Last Saturday my little boy jumped up on that old bench seat. Feet too short to touch the floor, big smile showing every tooth. He looked around and asked me, Daddy, why don't we get a new one? I smiled, turned the key, that old engine growled alive. I looked at him and said, because this truck knows our stories, and one day it's gonna know yours too. If this old truck could talk, it'd laugh about the muddy roads, the camping trips, the first dates, the places nobody knows. It'd tell about the times we failed and somehow made it through. The miles we thought would break us turned out making me and you. If this old truck could talk, it'd tell us to slow down, take the kids for ice cream, drive around this little town, go see your mama, call your friends, help your neighbor fix his fence,
Take your sweetheart for a ride with the windows up and wide, or watch the stars chase the sunset. Sing along to old songs, because someday the keys get handed over, the children take the wheel, the stories keep on rolling, and love keeps driving on. Tonight, an old pickup truck sits cooling in the driveway. The engine's quiet, the headlights are off. A father and son lean against the tailgate. The sky's full of stars, a dog curls up beneath the bumper. A mother calls from the porch, supper's ready. The little boy looks up and asks time, do you think this old truck will last forever? His father smiles, runs his hand across the faded paint, and says, nobody, the truck won't. The tires will wear out, the engine will quit, the paint will fade, but the fishing trips, the Sunday drives, the first lessons, the family rides, the laughter, the love, those things they'll keep going. Long after this old truck parks for the very last time, because some things were never built to last forever, they were built to carry us home. If this old truck could talk, I think it'd say, we've had one beautiful ride.
There ain't much paint left on the shutters, the porch could use a board or two. The screen door sings a little louder than a brand new one would do. The mailbox leans a little sideways, the fence ain't straight no more, but every mark and every scratch has got a story at its core. And Daddy built that little farmhouse with his own two calloused hands. Mama picked the curtains out and drew up bigger plans. A place where life could take its time and children could run free. A little house out in the country that means the world to me. This is the house that love built, one nail in prayer at a time. A little laughter, a little heartache, a little homemade wine. A table full of memories, a cup for dreams stand still. Money never made this place. This is the house that love built. Mama cooked on Sunday mornings, bacon, biscuits, gravy too. Grandpa always brought the stories, Grandma brought a pie or two. Christmas lights hung from the gutters, crooked every single year. Daddy swore he'd fix them better, but they look just fine from here.
We measured life by birthdays, by school bells and county fairs, by fishing trips and summer storms and prayers beside the stairs. Didn't know we were making the kind of wealth that never fades. This is the house that love built, where everybody had a place. A scraped up knee, a broken heart, found comfort and found grace. The front door stayed unlocked, the coffee pot stayed filled. No mansion could compare to the house that love built. Then life took us in different directions, jobs and dreams and wedding bands. The old rooms grew a little quieter as we became grown women and men. Mama's hair turned silver, Daddy's back bent with the years. But every Thanksgiving morning, we all somehow appear. One evening Daddy looked around at the family gathered near. He smiled and softly said, "You know, I never built this house. Y'all did. A house ain't made of windows or walls or floors. A house is bedtime stories, birthday cakes, saying grace, holding hands, forgiving mistakes, staying." Last spring we lost old Daddy. The whole town came around. Neighbors brought casseroles and memories by the pound. After everyone had gone, Mama sat there in his chair. She smiled through quiet tears and pointed everywhere. She said, "Your daddy's still here, in that swing he built, in that tree he planted, in the marks on the kitchen wall, in every laugh you shared. Love leaves footprints." This is the house that love built, and love still lives inside. In every family photograph, and every tear we've cried. The little feet that ran these halls will bring their children to the stories. Will keep growing like old roots always have. We'll fix the fence together, we'll paint the porch again, we'll sing old songs at supper and invite a few more friends. The world can chase its riches, we'll chase something better still. A warm meal, a helping hand, a front porch light, a promised land. Because the strongest homes were never built with stone, they're built with sacrifice, kindness, the faith in people who refuse to let each other walk alone tonight. A little farmhouse sits beneath the stars. The kitchen light is glowing. A pie cools on the windowsill. A dog sleeps by the porch. Children chase lightning bugs.